Vivid Nectar Podcast episode 252. We're back at it. We're going to be discussing two albums that got delayed recently. From there, we're going to be going into Modern Warfare 2. Best believe I've been playing it, got a good 2 to 4 hours. So I'm going to give you my first impressions on it. Spoiler alert, I'm loving it. Then we're going to get into some slight YouTube talk. You know, YouTube's looking a bit prettier, more organized, some curves on the thumbnails. And I'm just going to be breaking down the changes from my personal opinion, you know, the way I feel about it, and YouTube's future as far as its implementations. Then we're going to be going into a bit of a, not a tangent exactly, but I guess sort of, you know, ways to look out for your friends, proper ways to do it, knowing when to, you know, look out for them. And we'll get right into it. I know a little messy right there, but to start it off, Drake and 21 Savage have delayed their album Her Loss by about 2 weeks or so. It was supposed to drop yesterday on the 28th. It's going to be releasing November 4th. Noah 40 caught COVID. He's sick, and right now they're in the process of the mixing and mastering before, you know, the album finally done. We get to be able to finish the year off with a potential album of the year contender. Potential, y'all. You know, we can't hype it up too much, but Drake and 21 Savage, I'm lying. We got to hype it up all the way. I'm hyping it up. These two together, I got high expectations as far as what to expect. And going on from there, we have Metro Boomin delaying his album Heroes and Villains due to sampling issues, and it's going to be delayed all the way until December 2nd. It was scheduled to release November 4th in about 2 weeks, but an extra month ahead. Now, as far as it being sampling issues, I could believe it, man. As far as sampling, listen, I'm not in there in the industry, but I could see, based off other artists, how they talked about interviews, how it could be a complicated process. So, hey, I'm all for albums needing extra time. I'm all for that. The same when it comes to video games. If we talk about games that they got to be pushed back a year or so, please, because we get tired of half-baked games. We get tired of basically paying for betas. We get tired of doing that. And overall, it's, you know, 2022 is going to end off incredibly well with these two albums. They are. And I can't wait for them to release. We chopping it up over here. Now, to get right into the next subject, YouTube has done a complete overhaul. They've now categorized videos, shorts, and lives into 3 separate categories. I said it earlier, YouTube looking a little bit curvy. They got the thumbnails. They took away the sharp corners, and it's looking a bit on the softer side. And it's incredible to see how YouTube isn't going the route of, we're just going to change everything up to forget everything else. We're going straight to shorts, but hey, we're gonna make shorts a bigger priority on the platform. Shorts are here to stay, which I enjoy. I've seen a good amount of engagement on shorts. I myself have realized that I enjoy watching YouTube shorts more than I like watching shorts on Instagram. And TikTok, I've never been fully able to invest myself in TikTok as far as like going through the feed, enjoying content. I'm trying though, not like to where I'm forcing myself like, let me keep scrolling. But I've gone out of my way to follow certain TikTok creators that, you know, whose content I enjoy. Hopefully the algorithm would put me to their content instead of just showing me girls that are naked damn near 24/7. It's like, I'm trying to watch, I'm following music related pages. Are you trying to see this girl do a dance and then almost be naked? Nah, man, this is TikTok algorithm. TikTok algorithm is on something, I'll tell you that. But YouTube Shorts, I've been enjoying it as far as the quality, at least how the algorithm treats me on there. It's been dope. It's been pretty dope. Loving the balance. Love the fact that, hey, videos aren't going to be going over anywhere. Videos are clearly the lifeline of YouTube. But the fact that they're putting an extra emphasis on shorts to the point where they're restructuring the entire format on the platform. You love to see it. You love to see it done well. You love to see it implemented cleanly. And most importantly, it's going to be a bit of a side tangent here. I'm loving this space that we're in as far as, can I say media consumption? Media consumption, where, yes, things have been driven to a point when it comes to short form content where everyone's scrambling for reels. We got to hop on the reels. But I still love the fact there's plenty of long form content to be consumed. Like YouTube videos, they ain't going anywhere. And the fact that not only has YouTube doubled down on doing like a YouTube podcast space separately, the fact that we're able to enjoy short form content and long form content at the same time, I feel is a win for everybody. Everybody get to eat. You enjoy your short stuff. You enjoy your long stuff. We all here going to be going hand in hand. Now, as far as I believe 2023 with shorts, you're going to start being able to make money off of shorts. That's going to be scrumptious. Hopefully, we're going to make, we making sure by that point we're monetized on the platform. Y'all know I enjoy creating for myself, most importantly, but come on, let's add the dollar signs on there too. You're going to catch me spinning on my chair over here, getting that payday. It could be a cent. It could be 1 penny. It could be 1 penny, and I'm going to be doing donuts on this chair. So it's pretty dope. As far as any official statements, here, quote YouTube, based on your feedback, we're beginning to roll out separate tabs for shorts, live streams, and long-form videos on all channel pages. We've heard that this will make it easier for viewers to discover the kinds of content they're most interested in and when exploring a creator's channel page. So we're excited to bring this to you all. Not only that, this was done a little bit ago. Don't know the exact time frame, but the fact that we now have like username formats where we can add channels, I find that to be pretty handy when it comes to giving credits, so on and so forth. Unless that's been the feature. Now I'm lost. God, don't tell me that. But you guys let me know, how do you feel about, this transition of balancing short form content with the long form content, as well as the live implementation of YouTube? That's something that I don't know if I'll ever make that a thing as far as this platform, as far as what I do. Hopefully at some point in the future. But before I get too sidetracked, let's go on to the next subject, something extremely crucial to humanity. Modern Warfare 2. You see that? I said that with a smile. One thing that I just wanted from this game, everything that Modern Warfare 19 did right, refine it. That's it. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to make sure, hey, y'all, let's just make sure everything we did right with Modern Warfare 19, we gonna do it even better for Modern Warfare 2. And let me tell y'all, I'm addicted. Now, I'm not addicted to the whole point. I'm playing half my day away, but those 2 to 4 hours that I played Modern Warfare 2, listen to the new Smino album, man, 454, which didn't drop last night. I think, what was it, the 26th? Either way, I listened to both of them. Be expecting that. The fact that I'm having the adrenaline, the dopamine, the gunplay is beautiful, the movement. Love the fact that we're able to mount again. We have the doors back in action. And this is coming from someone that I don't play. I don't really play Warzone. The last time I played Call of Duty for a substantial amount of time was like the beginning of Cold War. So to me, experiencing all of the 19 stuff, but refined, refreshing. I'm loving the map so far, except for the one where you're sort of in the middle of the streets and it's just like a whole entire mob of cars, right? Just in every corner and there's only one long pathway. I can't stand that map. I think that map's terrible. Now, it could be because, it's been less than 48 hours, but I just feel, I don't know. I take that back. I do know. It just feels off. Like the lanes, you just going in and out, head popping here, the lanes. Now, before I keep going down this, most of the maps, for the most part, I've been enjoying. The gun customization, which I feel could be overwhelming at times for me, keeps me hooked. In previous Call of Duty, actually, yeah. Cold War, I didn't really have that sensation to, I need to put extra time into my gun customizations. I'm going to just rock with whatever. Honestly. Now, that's on me. I'm not saying that's the problem with Cold War, but that was on me. 19, I felt like I had my set guns, and I honestly didn't adjust them that much. For, of course, a multiplayer. Me mainly playing the multiplayer, I didn't adjust them much. But this game, I sat for like a solid 30 minutes. To be real with y'all, it was like a solid 30 minutes of me just sort of sitting back like, damn, all right, how do I want to use my attachments? Because I feel they make an impact. This is on practicality. I don't got the numbers to back it up in a 2 to 4 hour time frame, but I was just like, oh, this is important. The way they have the perks structured, as much as it's like, just give me my perks, give me my perk pros. I love the balancing behind it. And the fact that as you progress through the level is when you get more perks. It really gives, a level of balance throughout the entire game. And it really forces you to choose, what kind of playstyle do I want? Now, for me, I've already told myself MW2 2022, I'm going to be a camper. I'm going to be a camper the entire time I play this game. I can't help it. It's in my blood. Not only that, but I'm also reaching a point where, I don't know about y'all, I don't think I could keep jumping, spraying, and drop shotting. I can't. I'm not going to lie. I can't. I think I prefer to sit in a corner and just just get my kills. Is that bad? Is that bad? Y'all let me know. Do you hate me right now? Oh, you're one of those guys. I am. But anyways, as far as the gun customizations, I find it delicious, very expressive. I know expressive. We're personifying this game for y'all as far as the choices and as far as the perks, keeping things balanced with the play style that you sort of got to think about. I'm like, if I choose this perk system, I got to be a little bit more tactical, strategic, or am I going all guns blazing? This is the way I'm feeling about it. And then most importantly, for it being the first day, I didn't have no lag. I did not have no lag. It's running great for me when it comes to PC. I'm not having any optimization issues. And I'm just grateful that we're able to have a joyful experience with Modern Warfare 2 right now. And I'm gonna keep giving y'all updates when it comes to this. Now, to go into this the ending part of this episode, I got you on the music reviews. It takes me a bit. You know how I am sometimes. Sometimes I'm gonna need to replay the tracks a couple times. I still got like a whole thing from last week. I ain't never went over. But to go into the part of watching out for your friends, watching out for the people you support. This sort of got sparked off with the whole Nori and Ye situation. But I wanna put this in another way. I've covered the business side. Now going into as far as like the dynamic between these two. How can you, for Nori's sake, and I don't want to just say this for the fact that, I'm going to be talking about Kanye and Nora forever, but it makes great content, by the way. But why would you put your quote unquote friend in a position where they could damage themselves? They could do damage to their brand. They could do, which we've seen firsthand. And that is not going to make a good look for the person. Now, we're going to branch off a little bit from there, but we'll get back to it. Anytime you're with a friend, your brother, family, whatever the case is, anytime you're with a close one, you got to be mindful of the situation you put them in, regardless if they say they can handle themselves. If you know the kind of person that they are and you know the way they act, it's extremely crucial for you to choose what you believe is the best route and for them. Now, I know based on that statement, maybe it's like, he's good enough. Yeah, at times. But you gotta understand the moments when it's just like, not even where it gets too personal, but understands like, listen, you're my dog, fuck with you. I understand that you believe you can handle yourself or nothing bad can happen, but I know you. I know how you are. I know where this could lead. I understand the environment we're in. I'm not gonna allow you, for example, with the Drink Champs to get on this platform. Or in real life practical use, I'm not gonna allow you to go to this spot with me, or I'm not gonna, going on into that same similar circumstances, which doesn't get discussed enough. I know a certain amount of it has to do with accountability of the other person, but also, if you in an area and you're gonna do some damage to your friend, don't bring him in there. Don't bring him in there. We get a little preachy towards the end here. But to go back to that Drink Champs, this is a discussion that I've rarely seen that I want to discuss, which will be going more into the mental health aspect of how the media treats mental health. And of course, I'm going to be rooting this back into the Drink Champs with Ye. For Ye, someone who a lot of people in the media like to just say, hey, he has mental health issues, which I'm going to be real with y'all. I agree in certain instances that whether we're talking about bipolar disorder or whatever else, we could definitely see he ain't all the way there. I can't medically confirm anything Kanye's going through, but I can say there are moments where it ain't just, he's just acting up. No, that's something that needs, what will be the proper term for it? That's something that has, needs to be medically cleared. Like that's definitely a condition going on, whatever the case is. Where I'm getting at, I put the accountability on Nor. I put the accountability on Ye, but also to understand, to tie in what I said last time. If Ye has mental health issues and you invite Ye to a platform and you know the kind of person that he is, you know the streak that he's been on, why would you put him in a situation where it's going to amplify him at his worst? So for the drink champ situation, you got someone with mental health issues. Let's say we're going down this route and we got a room full of liquor. You know, Ye's accountable, Nori's accountable. But at this point, when are we also going to sort of see this as abuse for somebody that has mental issues? Because the media loves to go on this mental health train of, oh, we all gotta make sure we're checking in on each other. Mental health is serious. We got to make sure we're not going through dark times alone. We got to be respectful. We got to watch what we say. We got certain media has, like, for example, we could go with Charlemagne preaching about mental health, which I believe to a certain extent is genuine. I'm not saying everybody fake, because at the end of the day, we're all humans. We can't be on the same, how would I say? We can't be perfect 24/7. We have our bits and pieces. But for example, Charlemagne, mental health, learning how to talk to one another. But then when things go downhill, and with Ye, who has mental health issues, then all of a sudden, everything we say about treating each other, treating people mental, we're going to throw that out the window and we're going to start bashing the person. We're going to start insulting them every single day on social media. And then after insulting them, not assaulting them. After insulting them, after saying they trash, they stupid, whatever, then it goes, oh, but I hope he doesn't hurt himself. What? So after you show bad disdain for the man, which, you know, for these mental health advocates, going off on someone with mental health issues, isn't it just hypocritical? I believe to be extremely hypocritical. And to the point where at a certain point, I believe it falls under abuse against the other person. Definitely. But you can't just sit here. I believe you can't just sit here and be a mental health advocate. And then when genuine people with mental health issues start, quote unquote, acting up, yeah, there's accountability on there and there's consequences and repercussions. But at what point at one point you sort of got to sit back. It's like, all right, you got to stop feeding this. So whenever we have the people in charge of media, whether we talk about, again, Charlie made a good example. And Ye's saying what he's saying, you clowning him. I don't think that's helping out the whole mental, the whole mental health space of having to look for one another. But y'all know how it is. At least I'm explaining my piece on it. And most recently, you know what? It's going to be not completely out of plan. But I believe a good portion of social media, this is going to be a new subject here, is comprehension. Comprehension is extremely crucial in social media. And I would like to say in general, is extremely crucial in real life, right? You need to read well. You need to speak well. You need to fully understand the situation. Now, I got someone in the comments who wasn't able to fully comprehend what I said. And this is going based on, I spoke about how if you have a platform, everything you say on the platform, just keep it in the platform. Don't waste too much time talking about it outside the platform. I preached about it. We gonna be doing it right here. So I recently made a reel where I said, stop saying this about Kanye. And to summarize it, the narrative of this was all tactically planned by Kanye, from the statements to the way he's been acting. This was all a tactical plan for him to remove himself from all the brand deals, corporations, to free himself, have total control. That's complete nonsense, especially based on his actions and how he's still looking for corporations to work with. So that's what I said, right? And a large reason Kanye has lost a lot of these deals are because of his statements, because he's been emotionally driven to just say whatever he wants without thinking of the repercussions or how it affects people. And then it affects him business-wise. So I'm gonna have to say the full username. This is how we're doing it right now. So I had this guy, Tupac Chopra, say, defending anti-Semitism, instant unfollow. So of course I was like, all right, I'm not just gonna sit here and be offended. Like, how dare you feel that I'm anti blah, blah, blah. I ain't stressing that hard. But my only genuine question was, did you watch the reel where I explained this? Did you even read did he even reach the caption? That was what's going through my head. He responded with, yeah, sounded like you said emotional decisions decisions when you meant racist comments that got people to drop him? How is Adidas cutting ties his decision? GTFO. All right, dog. I'm going to break it down for you. How is it an emotional decision? Well, because he was emotional saying it. I think that's pretty simple to say. I'm not saying just because it was emotional he should be dismissed, or just because he has mental health issues that it should just be dismissed. There's repercussions, there's consequences. However, Ye, when he gets on a platform, it's extremely emotional. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of crazy statements that require that extra initiative to take a step back, look at the facts, take into consideration what's coming out of your mouth, and act accordingly. It hasn't been happening too well. In certain interviews, because we got certain interviews where, yeah, all right. And then we got other interviews where it's just like, you pick your, yay, isn't it? So, and then afterwards he says, how is Adidas cutting ties his decision? I never said it was his decision. I don't even know I don't even know why this is structured. How is Adidas cutting ties his decision? I ain't never said that, dog. Where did I say it was his decision? Because of his statements that you calling racist, that this guy's calling racist, is the reason why Adidas ended it. Oh, well, you're not understanding here. And for you guys hearing me right now, as I'm reading this, if it sounds a bit confusing, it's because I'm confused as well still. And usually, well, what I'm practicing is not investing too much of my time handling this outside of my platform. Even though this was on my Instagram, I'm going to speak about it in the podcast because at the end of the day, we're making this content. Not going to invest my time too much outside my platform. Whatever gets said here, whatever gets said on that original reel from the episode, that's where it's going to stay at. So to briefly summarize this from a point of where I can understand. Look, the Tupac Chopra guy, there's people on the internet like him that because you do not word it exactly how they want you to word it, that they will label you however they see fit. So this guy decided, hey, you're defending anti-Semitism. If that's how you feel, which I completely disagree with, not going to waste my energy and say otherwise. But I will say, based on the contents of the reel, the captions, losing billions because of their emotions is never a smart move. And the entire episode where I break down how this is, as far as business, this is terrible by Ye. Clearly, you're not able to hear or read the subtitles. And there's only so much I could do. I can't go too far with this. I want to talk with y'all, my audience, to let you know some of the stuff we got to deal with on the internet. And to end it at that, how is Adidas cutting ties his decision to, I'm try to make sense of that statement by throwing the accountability at Ye because he dropped the ball. By him dropping the ball, making statements that cost him business, it wasn't exactly Adidas' decision that oh man, it wasn't like, it was just like, well, Kanye made the choice for us to do it. No, Adidas as a corporation decided, oh wait, this isn't rocking good. Ye didn't decide that for Adidas. Adidas, they made the move. I mean, there was a whole statement. But to end this episode off and briefly summarize, I know I'd be going in and out of my mode sometimes, having the more, I would say chill approach, just sort of chopping it up, making it, it's always fun for me. This is always fun for me, but, just really chilling a bit. And then, of course, getting into the more organized format. So anyways, to go all the way back to the beginning, as far as the 2 albums that were delayed, dog, I'm starving out here. Even though we got new music as far as singles, and I'm still enjoying a good amount of albums this year. Yo, that Dre 21 and Metro Boomin, we need it. We're starving for it. Going on from there, YouTube, as far as the way they're handling the shorts implementation, I love to see. It really looks like they have the entire structure planned out and done pretty well. Be expecting for YouTube in 2023 to definitely dominate in the short infrastructure, short format, especially with the payment system coming out. And the way they have the algorithm set up, I'm loving it. One thing that I can say about YouTube Shorts is that I will love better features on the edits, as far as the music library, as far as, having it be more like Instagram's shorts form editor, which I believe to be done incredibly well as opposed to even TikTok. Some people favor TikTok. I feel Instagram got it on lock when it comes to the, I believe, UI system. I believe that's the word for it. Going on from there, Modern Warfare 2, I'm falling in love with the game. I feel like I'm in 2009 again. And then as far as using the metaphors or examples between Ye and Nori on Drinks Champs, and then some implications to yourself in real life. Look out for your friends. Watch what platforms they go on. If you know they're not mentally all the way there, if you know they're on a self-destructive path, do what's best. Don't take their word. You know what's best looking from the outside. Some people, they get blinded by their own ego. Going on to people not being able to comprehend a video, read statements, read subtitles, or even listen clearly. If you're gonna invest yourself in some time with it, make it on your platform, on your content, because we're gonna keep getting this bread off of that. This ain't gonna be empty words. You wanna people that make comments that just almost feels like that you even watched the video. I feel, hey, you know what? This is so dumbfounded that I gotta make content on this, because we gonna eat off of this regardless. And then to end this episode off, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I feel a little rusty after, 2-3 days, but we back at it. Music reviews tonight. I know sometimes I'll be saying tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll be frustrated. You expecting about 2-3 episodes every week. I've been doing it. I'm out.